Sure could over the next few days. We could still call it amazing tomorrow. Then it's going to start to cool down and then, well, a chance of rain in the forecast. So we're going to be going over that shortly. But do want to take you outside to the pier. And again, judging by the number of people out on the pier, it's a nice night out there. In fact, we're into the 70s right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. We're at 71 degrees. So very warm, mild conditions out there. And still keeping things pretty warm as a ridge of high pressure is still dominating the area. But low pressure is just sitting to our north. And that's going to bring a little more cloud cover into our forecast, cooler numbers. And by the end of the week, well, we're eyeing a chance of rain. So, of course, we're going to have that in your 5-day forecast coming up in just a little bit. Do want to give you a closer look at radar. And again, we're just dealing with a little bit of cloud cover, night sky as well. Still warm out there as we speak, still keeping it pretty warm as we head into tomorrow. Northerly winds in the forecast. We could see very gusty conditions, especially around the I-5 corridor in the Antelope Valley. So we're bracing for that. No official advisories, but again, it will be windy, partly cloudy. That's going to be the drill pretty much all week long. And a bit of cooling every single day. We're losing a few more degrees and a few more degrees. And, well, by the time we hit the weekend, chance of rain. So, of course, we'll have that coming up in your 5-day forecast in just a little bit. Rick, back to you.
All right, thanks.
Stay at home.
Yeah.
I mean, dogs and cats stay at home.
Uh-huh.
Well, she's a kid. Get a nanny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I don't even know what to say without offending anyone.
Well,
all right. Anyway, we've got some beautiful weather, don't
amazing
we?
today and yesterday. And,
Yeah, so nice.
but guess who's here to spoil it for us?
No, I'm not the spoiler.
No.
She does. She spoils it a lot for us. You
Well,
ever noticed that?
I could put a twist on it. How about that?
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
nice today.
You're going to spin it?
I'm going to spin it.
Spin the weather.
I'm going to
All
spin
right.
it. It's nice today.
Yeah.
It's still going to be nice tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still quasi-nice.
Yeah.
As we head into the later part of the week.
Security.
Down, dog, down.
And then, then there's a chance.
Really?
Chance.
Okay.
Yes. Of, dare I say, rain as we head into the weekend. So we're going to have more on that coming up in your 5-day. But I will tell you, it is nice. It's going to be nice tomorrow. It was nice today. Can't complain. Can't have it all. We can't have it all, right? But you'll see right here, currently we're... I know, it's not my fault. Currently, we're at 70 degrees right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, and we're keeping things very mild as we head into the overnight hours here. So really not a bad forecast. We saw 70s and we saw 80s earlier today as well. Take a look at radar. We're still dealing with a little bit of cloud cover in the forecast. A little bit of night sky as well, but partly cloudy conditions as a result of several storm systems that are passing through our north. We're still keeping conditions pretty dry over the next couple of days and keeping conditions pretty warm over the next few days as well. Northerly winds in the forecast. So with that, could see very windy conditions to the I-5 corridor through the Antelope Valley. No official advisories or warnings, but we will call it windy into the overnight hours into tomorrow. By tomorrow, we're still keeping it partly cloudy. That should be the drill all week long, but we're gradually cooling as we head into the next few days with a chance of rain in the forecast as well. So more on that in just a minute, showing you the next 24 hours. A little bit of cloud cover out there. Temperatures dropping down to the 50s, even though we're into the 60s and 70s right now. First thing in the morning, we're into the 50s as well. And by the afternoon, we're into the mid 70s for the basin. So just a little cooler than where we were today, essentially. But you'll see low pressure sitting to our north right now. That could eventually affect our forecast later in the week. High pressure is still dominating, but the big thing with this week, well, cooling down. That's all you really need to know. But we are keeping temperatures pretty decent for tomorrow. You'll see that in your 5-day forecast right here. We're actually going to jump forward to the proper 5-day forecast, and you're going to see a little bit of cool down over the next few days. And once we hit the weekend, we are expecting a chance of rain. We're going to have the right one coming up for you in just a minute, so bear with me. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to have it. We're going to have it coming up in a few minutes. So stick around. Back to you.
All right.
Just thinking about that. And I've been meaning to for so long. I have a few things here and a few things there, but I'm really not 100% there.
Greg just showed you how easy it is. So
exactly.
No excuses, ladies.
I know. That's my plan this week. So
Did you put it together for us?
yeah. We should have a...
That's a better idea.
My
Why
wife
don't you
bought
just
ours.
order it online for us, pay for
You know
it,
what?
There we go.
and
Whatever
then
it
just
takes,
give it to and just present it to us.
We should always be prepared, as they say in California. You gotta do that.
Yep, exactly. Well, maybe we can have a little earthquake kind of kit-making party, and it's a great thing to have. And, of course, this is a big reminder that we need to be ready right here in California. So something I'll be doing this week. It's on the to-do list. At at the top. All right, we're going to take you outside right now, and as we do, you're going to see night sky mixing with a little bit of cloud cover out there. Earlier today, downtown got up to 72 degrees, and your average is about 69, so you were about 3 degrees above average. Record 88, so didn't get close to that, but staying into the 70s tomorrow. In fact, could get up to about 75 degrees in downtown tomorrow. So still above average for tomorrow. Still looking at the wrong 5-day forecast. We're going to fast forward that in just 1 minute, and I will tell you we're gradually going to actually cool things down day by day by day. We are looking at a chance of rain in the forecast as well, so we're going to have that coming up for you. Just bear with me for another 30 seconds. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so you'll see right here, the Basin in Orange County, still warm as we head to tomorrow. Partly cloudy by Wednesday, gradually cooling it down to Thursday, cooler temperatures by Friday, and a chance of a shower, rather, as we head into Saturday, and pretty much everybody in for that chance of rain as well. Take a look at the high desert. You're going to see still warm, partly cloudy conditions, clouds and sun, cooler temperatures, with a chance of, a shower as we head to Saturday. So that's pretty much the drill, but temperatures still very warm tomorrow. In fact, could even be warmer than today before we cool it down. Back to you.
All right, Evelyn, thank you.
And it's still nice and warm out there, but how long is it going to last? We'll have the answers coming up.
Concerned about?
Yes. Yeah, why not? Let's talk about it. If I, feeling like it. But yeah, there's actually a lot going on this week. A lot of changes. At this point, things looking pretty good. Getting a shot from Long Beach this evening. And we are dealing, well, with mostly clear conditions, a little bit of cloud cover there, and very mild conditions. We're at 70 degrees right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So pretty amazing for this time of night. We saw pretty warm temperatures today, even warmer temperatures tomorrow. Currently 60s and 70s, so still very mild. Of course, a little cooler in the mountains and the deserts. But the coast still into the 70s, valleys and the basin also into the 60s this evening. And by tomorrow afternoon, expecting mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions. Getting into the mid-70s in the basin as we head over to the valleys, you'll see 81 degrees. The coast into the 70s and the deserts into the mid-70s. The mountains, of course, a little cooler, but still pretty warm for the higher elevations, at least for this time of year. So again, we are dealing with very warm numbers tomorrow, very mild numbers tonight. And your 5-day forecast, there you go. Finally, third time the charm, getting a look at your valleys in the Inland Empire. We're getting up into the 80s tomorrow, 70s by Wednesday, 60s by Thursday. So you'll see the progression, temperatures getting cooler and cooler and cooler. And then by Saturday, not only are we cooler, but we are expecting a chance of rain as we head into the weekend. So still warm tomorrow, partly cloudy by Wednesday. And that pattern really sticks for everybody. Mid-60s by Thursday, low 60s by Friday, mid-50s by Saturday, with a chance of a shower for the high desert. And getting a quick look at your forecast. Coast. We're making it to the 70s tomorrow. Do want to mention northerly winds in the forecast, so we could see pretty breezy conditions, but pretty mild, pretty warm. By Wednesday, a little cooler, and that same pattern holds. By Thursday, we're cooler. By Friday, even cooler. And then by Saturday, again, not only are we cooler, but we also have that chance of rain in the forecast, and that should be lasting through maybe not even Saturday, but possibly through Sunday, possibly through Monday. Hate to break it to you.
Too late.